But first, big story here. President Biden delivered his second State of the Union address last night, and this was his first address before a divided Congress. NBC's Bree Jackson is in Washington, D.C. with more on what the president's speech and the Republican rebuttal had to say. And Bree, we heard contrasting messages last night.
Yeah, absolutely, we did. Good morning, Maureen. Well, President Biden, during his speech, called on Congress to work together and finish the job on several domestic issues like police reform. While Republican Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders from Arkansas, she blasted Democrats' policies and also called President Biden unfit to serve.
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
President Biden laying out a story of America's resilience during his second State of the Union address.
2 years ago, democracy faced its greatest threat to the Civil War, and today, though bruised, our democracy remains unbowed and unbroken.
Touting accomplishments since he took office.
12 million new jobs, more jobs created in 2 years than any president's created in 4 years.
Facing a divided Congress, the president was heckled at times. Still, he says he looks forward to working with Republicans.
If we could work together the last Congress, there's no reason we can't work together and find consensus on important things in this Congress as well.
And is urging Congress to pass police reform.
We have to do better. Give law enforcement the real training they need. Hold them to higher standards. Help them succeed in keeping us safe.
Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders blasting the Biden administration and the GOP response.
You get crushed with high gas prices, empty grocery shelves.
While calling on a new generation of leadership.
President Biden and the Democrats have failed you, and it's time for a change.
President Biden presenting his optimistic vision for the future while making the case for a possible re-election bid. And President Biden is taking his message on the road, traveling to Wisconsin today before heading to Florida on Thursday. Maureen?
And Bree, after the president's speech, former President Donald Trump released his own reaction.
Yeah, that's right. The former president had his rebuttal, calling it the real State of the Union. During that speech, he went through a wide variety of topics, including immigration, the economy, and what he calls the, quote, weaponization of the DOJ and FBI. Now, his speech comes as the former president ramps up his efforts to take back the White House in the 2024 presidential election.
And I'm sure we'll be hearing a lot more reaction throughout the day. Bree Jackson, live for us in D.C. Thank you so much. Also among the guests at the State of the Union were the mother and sister of Jayland Walker, the man shot and killed by Akron police officers following a police chase last summer. They also attended a closed-door session with the Congressional Black Caucus. Jayland's mother told 3 News that she hopes to see some type of police reform laws passed both locally and on the national level.